So this is The Fault in Our Cutie Marks. As far as I'm concerned, this episode is about here. Really, what else can I say? I mean, after Buckball season, at least I was expecting something a bit better than at least something that's like more than sports, because, like I said in last week's episode, I'm not a big fan of sports. So, Fault in Our Cutie Marks was a bit of an upgrade. So, in this we have the Cutie Mark Crusaders trying to figure out how to get a griffon a cutie mark. In it, a griffon is desperate for getting a cutie mark, asking how does she get it, and it's not like Gilda or anything. This is an entirely different character, must I mind you. And the Cutie Mark Crusaders are trying to figure out how to set up her goals and everything. You know, trying to set her on the right path to try to make a cutie mark appear on her rear. So, it's kind of interesting how it sort of kind of sets everything up in the end. And the montage, in my opinion, is pretty good, and I do kind of like the song in it. It definitely has that really fascinating beat to it, and I think it's got itself a really good beat to it that I think I know what I'm going to use it for during my next convention vlog credits. So, be on the lookout for that. But of course, the griffin rejects. Of course, the griffin tries to head back to Griffonstone after the Cutie Mark Crusaders felt like they failed at their goal of trying to get her cutie mark. But it turns out that she winds up getting it. But unfortunately, it turns out that she just painted it on her rear. And in the long end, they wind up getting the, wind up resolving everything in the end by giving her 2 wooden blocks of the same, sort of shield-like, Cutie Mark Crusader marks that the, Crusaders have. And they essentially give that to our character Gabby, except her shield has a trophy on it. Since she is kind, she is generous, she is very helpful compared to the citizens of Griffonstone, and essentially in the long end, she is very helpful, and the Cutie Mark Crusaders wind up asking her to come back soon to Ponyville, and that's where the episode ends. Not really much to run home about this episode, except I really would say in my initial opinion about this, especially since the fact that the episode ended about 4 minutes ago, that the episode is in fact really, really good. And I really like the song in the episode, and it's really, and definitely I like the beat of it. I definitely could imagine somebody using this for a convention vlog and credits, even me for that matter. But would it even hold up even afterwards? Would I rewatch it sometime down the line? Don't know. That one I will need to consider. I would need to think on that, that point, you know. Because, really, The Fault in Our Cutie Marks is really that, a big question mark, because we haven't seen the Cutie Crusaders in a while, but also to another fact is, it's that scenario where you don't know if they're going... It's that one scenario that I keep forgetting about, but I swear I've seen it somewhere before, where it's that one person that helps out this other person, and then they don't help them out, but then that other person lies about getting that one goal, and then it turns out they actually are lying about it, and then... Actually, I just figured out it's that liars revealed cliche. Anywho, I don't really know if this would be an episode worth a rewatch. Maybe if it's replaying sometime soon, like if I'm bored and just flipping through channels or whatever, maybe I might rewatch it again. But... or maybe if I'm just marathoning all the episodes again. But in the long end, possibly. I'm not really sure about this, but I will say that it is a good episode of the bunch, and as many people have said that Amending Fences was the best of Season 5, and I hear many people say that Times They Are Changelings, like, good, and I am looking forward to see what many people will say about this one here, so yeah, I definitely look forward to seeing what they say about that. So, if you have seen this episode, tell me what you thought down in the comments, and I will see you guys tomorrow for the return of the final episodes of Ray Donovan, and of course, a special movie review in honor of the late David Bowie. So, until that point, I'll see you guys tomorrow.